You know, it's funny. Everybody who is non-black wants to be black when it's convenient for them. But when it comes to, and I've talked about this before, when it comes to police interrogation or something that is life-threatening for a non-black person, right? When it's something pertaining to them or they're or life-threatening for them for a non-black person, oh, they're not black anymore. They're going to name the person that tried to kill them, murder them, or if they're on trial for murder, something serious like that, they're going to do everything they can to make sure they're not associated with anybody that is black. Point blank and simple. So the Rachel Doziers of the world and this dude, Javier, what's his name? Javier Ortiz of the world. They only want to be black, so-called black, when it's convenient for them. You know, so I'm gonna play this clip. This guy claims that he's black, and of course, we all know. Again, you know, he just these people, these guys want to, identify themselves as another race when it's convenient for them. That's it. But let me play this clip, and I'll come back with my commentary. Here we go.
As far as Captain Carr, she loves to call me a Latin male. I'm a black male. Yes, I am. And I am non-Hispanic. I was born in this country. That's how I feel.
I have a question for you.
Sure.
So you classify yourself today as a black male.
Yes.
When you applied for the police department, did you classify yourself as a black male or a white male at the time?
I think I put white male. I don't know I know I put white male, but I don't know if I put Hispanic. No, I know. Listen, I know who I am, but it's also to make
male.
I'm sorry?
You put down Hispanic male, didn't you?
Okay. As a man, I stand by it.
When did you have this, coming with God moment that you were black? When did God tell you that?
Well, I learned that there's people in my family that are mixed and that are black.
I see.
Let's not talk about the degree of blackness.
Oh, no, you're blacker than me. That's obvious. And if you know anything about the one-drop rule, which started in the 20th century, which is what identifies and defines, how you doing, what a black male is or a Negro, you would know that if you have one drop of black in you, you are considered black. So you're probably black too, Joe.
Can we do a DNA?
Joe, you're probably black. Nobody sent me here, nor did the city manager. I am my own man.
That's right, and you're your own black man, I know.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now I'm being attacked.
Yeah.
Half of my family's Jewish. Probably didn't know that either.
Thank you. Your 5 minutes has expired.
Mr. Ortiz claimed that he was a black. Now I hear Jewish black. I'm afraid maybe next month would be, black Jewish woman. I don't know.
That's funny as hell. That is funny, bro. Like, let me tell you something, man. No other group of people would claim another race and identify themselves as that race, right? Other than non-black people, right? They always want to be black when it's convenient, but they don't want to be really black when it comes to serious issues dealing with themselves, right? It's always, yeah, I identify myself as black. I feel I'm closer to this culture. And, the one drop rule thing, again, when it's convenient, right? The one drop rule doesn't apply if you committed a crime, right? And the police say, okay, well, we're hearing that there's a whole bunch of robberies in this neighborhood, and we're going to look for a black male that fits the description. Oh, sir, I'm not black. I'm white. My family identifies themselves as white Hispanic. Only when convenient, right? That, like I said, it's just something that, and another thing I also want to mention, before I end, I've heard people say, oh, well, black people claim that they're mixed. They claim that they're mixed with other races as well. They claim that they're Indian, and they claim that they're part white and they claim that they're part this and part that, right? Well, the thing about it is that black people who claim they're mixed with other races don't have the power, right, to conveniently identify themselves as another race and use that for a either political or monetary gain for themselves. We don't have that infrastructure. Unlike people who classify themselves as non-black. We don't have that. We can't conveniently just identify ourselves as another race, completely different race, because we're part of the fraternal order of police, or we're part of a political party, or we're part of another group, right? That can help once we identify ourselves as another group of people or another race. That helps us monetarily or politically. We can't do that. That's the difference. Because guess what? The dominant white society still sees you as black. It's called melanin. And this guy clearly lacks that. He clearly is, anti-melanin. Right? So he can't he listen, man, he does not understand or never understand the plight of black society in terms of systemic racism, oppression, and all that. He will never understand that. Right? So, yeah, this guy, I've never heard of this guy until I came across this article on Twitter. Shout out to Billy Corbin for posting all this stuff. Apparently, he has a history of being, basically being a white supremacist. He accused former NFL players Jonathan Vilma and Robbie Anderson and falsely arrested them back in 2009 and 2017. He complained about Beyonce, boycotting Beyonce. Just a history of just white supremacist tactics this guy does throughout the years. So he's notoriously known for being an open white supremacist. And it is what it is. So those are my thoughts on that, family. Leave your comments down below about this. Let me know what you guys think. Until next time, GMOGMedia TV signing out.